Hello friends, welcome to the daily answer writing session guys. In today I have framed in the context of the recent Nobel Prize for Economics awarded to Claudia Goldin for her work on women labor market. In this context, India's female labor force participation rate becomes very pertinent. Guys, you'd be surprised to know that India has one of the lowest female labor force participation rate in the world. It's just 19.23%. It is lowest among all the G20 countries. Question goes like this: India's female labor participation rate is one of the lowest and the lowest among G20 countries at 19.23%. Give reasons. Okay, give reasons. So guys, in such type of questions, okay, first of all, okay, what you have to do, since it is saying that it is one of the lowest in the world, okay, so you have to give some kind of data which can compare and show that yes, India is one among the lowest, other countries are way ahead. Okay, that is one thing. The second thing is that you have to come to the main reason first. Okay, most of the students, what they do is that they have a lot of reasons in their mind which is responsible for low female labor force participation rate, but they are failing to prioritize the point. So what they will do is that they will write something in the beginning which is not very important, and the most important point they will write in the end, and thus they will lose marks. So guys, the main reason why women female labor participation rate in India is very low is the burden of care work. Okay, the burden of care work which is unpaid. Guys, you will be surprised to know. Let me just share with you some facts. The care work distribution of men and women throughout the world. You can see here, guys. You can see here for India, it is 90% women. 90% women share the burden of the care work. Only 9.5% is shared by men, which is one of the highest in the world. And because of this care work distribution, which is very skewed against the women, women do not have the opportunity to family. Okay, this is one of the major reasons how the India's female labor participation rate has been declining. How it has been declining. You can see this 2004, 2005, it was 30%, and now it has reduced to around 20%. So let us come back to the question. Okay, so how we can answer this question? Okay, so in the introduction, what you have to do is that you will have to, you will have basically start with the context that yes, India's female labor participation rate has been falling. Female labor force participation rate has the last 2 decades from 30% in 2005, 20% in 2022. This fall is alarming. Average female labor participation rate is 60%. Causes: first reason is that you start with the care economy. Unequally shared by women. Guys, you'll be surprised to know that on an average, Indian women spend 290 minutes, 290 minutes on care work daily compared to only 5 men. Just imagine. Women are spending around 290 minutes in a day, which is around 6 hours per day, or 5 to 6 hours per day. Whereas men are not even sharing half an hour of care work per day. So obviously women do not have any economic opportunity because their entire time is invested in care work. Apart from that, yes, there are other reasons also. There are other reasons also. For example, gender discrimination, gender pay, okay, okay, unequal economic opportunities, unequal economic opportunities. Okay, you see that many of the jobs in India, they are not open for women. I'm not saying that okay, legally they are not open. Yes, legally they are open, but because of the stereotyping, because of okay gender discrimination, there are many opportunities which are not very easily available to the women. Guys, there are reasons regarding safety. There are reasons patriarchy. Women reasons for that. Okay. Next, guys. Okay, there is glass ceiling effect. There is a glass ceiling effect which basically demotivates many women to get gaps also. There are skill gaps also. Okay, that women are not as skilled as men because of obviously they do not get the opportunity to get skilled. Okay, but see one thing you have to analyze is that in the last 10-15 years, okay, women enrollment ratio in higher education, when women enrollment ratio in higher education has increased, why is the participant rate is falling? Start your answer with that no, women are not educated, women do not have skill. Okay, very first point, then you will not get the highest mark. Okay, because the main reason is care economy. Last 10-15 years, more and more women, they are getting what? They are getting educated. They are joining higher education, they are getting skilled. But at the same time, most of these women, they are staying at home and they are doing the care. That is the main issue. And what is the reason for that? The reason for that is, first of all, one more reason is that in India, the care work infrastructure is missing. Care work infrastructure is missing. For example, creches are not available. Old age supports are not available. That is one of the reasons. That is one of the reasons. I'm not saying that is the main reason. You remember it. The end, in the conclusion, what you can write is that if India has to, okay, reap the benefit of demographic dividend, if India has demographic dividend benefit, then has to reap gender dividend. Without gender dividend, how can we get demographic dividend? Without gender dividend, we cannot get demographic dividend. And women contribution is only without women contribution in economy. So you see how I'm linking to, or how I'm linking to demographic dividend. These things also. Guys, most of the sustainable development goals as in your answers. Thank you guys.